This podcast was produced by OAR FM Dunedin with support from New Zealand On Air.
Welcome to My Business Stars, a podcast series featuring conversations with disabled business owners telling their business stories. Hosted by the Disability Business Network. Kia ora, I'm that blind woman, Julie Woods, from the Disability Business Network, host of My Business Stars. And in today's studio, we're very crowded. We have three creatures, shall I say? That's come out the right way? One of them is a creature, is Mason. But let's start by introducing Marvin Cvejn. Hello, Marvin, and welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
It's lovely to have you here, and you are joined by Steph, your mum and ally in your business.
Hi.
Hi, Steph. Welcome.
Having us. Thanks so much.
And that creature I was talking about was Mason, who is Marvin's companion dog. Is that how you describe Mason? How would you like to describe Mason, Marvin?
My companion dog.
Yeah. And how long have you been together?
Mason since he was two, so what's that?
Maybe 3.
2 years, maybe 3 years.
2 years? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Mason is a golden retriever?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he leaves lots of gold hairs around the house? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mason has been an inspiration for you, hasn't he, Marvin? Because he's one of the reasons that you've got into business and set up your own business. Would you like to tell us a wee bit about how that came about?
When did you get Mason, Mark? Well, how old were you when you got him?
I was 16.
Yeah. And what had happened at that point in your life?
I had lost a bit of vision, so getting Mason was a good thing which helped with that anxiety.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Mason was training to be a guide dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a career change and became your companion dog when you experienced some vision loss. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you were at school at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. With Mason. And how did Mason help at school?
Yeah, I guess he just knowing he was sitting at my desk every day helped me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And I bet the other kids loved Mason, yeah?
Yeah, but I don't think they were allowed to pet him.
No, that's right.
That was a guide dog and all.
Yeah. Did they obey those rules?
I'm sure they did not want to, but they obeyed the rules here.
Yeah, that's good. I have lots of friends with guide dogs, and when I'm out with them, people always want to come up and pet the dog. So I know what it's like.
Yeah.
So how did the idea for your business come about?
My business is really a combination of my liking for plants and also my liking or love of Mason. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Steph, do you want to jump in and add to that?
I think Marv's always had an interest in conservation, and so it was his ability to do a. That's fair enough to say, Marv, that you wanted to create something that was nutritious for Mason, but that was good for the planet as well, because you explained how the product is, how it came about, and what you use to make it and package it. That makes it good for the planet.
Um, so I've done my research, and I've found a packaging which is compostable, or in the
And the fruit and veggie.
Yeah, so compostable packaging, yeah.
The fruit and veggies that I get were saucer tag 2 and tag 3.
Yeah. What they call tag 2 and tag 3. Can you explain to Julie what tag 2 and tag 3 is?
So basically they're just fruit and vegetables which don't quite go to market, but
Yeah.
they're so usable, but yeah.
Yeah, so seconds, what we would call, or I think the Countdown called them the odd bunch.
Yeah.
So those fruit and vegetable seconds that you can turn into an edible treat for dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you dehydrate them.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Is that something you've always done?
Yeah, you've expanded it, haven't you? So you dehydrate them. Explain what you do.
Dog treats, dog toppers, and dog treats, and dog biscuits.
Wow. Oh, hang on. Introduction of dog biscuits. How did that come about?
Fun one, wasn't it? How did the biscuits come about?
My mum is planning on doing a business of juices, and I use the pop from the juices to make the dog biscuits. Really?
Wow. Yum.
Yeah.
Didn't even know you could do that.
We didn't either. You added a few extras though, didn't you? You've added. You say what you've added to the pulp. Just a few extras, no other biggies.
Chia seeds and
flaxseed.
What?
Flaxseed.
Yeah.
They're like a superfood biscuit.
Yeah, I'll say. Super woof.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And how have you found in your market research, has Mason like them and other dogs like them?
Other dogs didn't like the dog treats at first, but that we're doing dog biscuits, other dogs like them.
Yeah, and as a topper, they work, don't they? Yeah. So you've sort of made a little swerve there and turned them into toppers.
And that was a term that was new to me, Marvin. You've taught me something, toppers. So that's something that you sprinkle on top of the traditional dog food, to make it taste better.
Yeah.
No offence to those dog food manufacturers out there, but enhanced by Marvin's dog toppers. It's good. I think it might be a good time to mention your business name, Marvin. And would you like to tell everybody what it is and how the name came about? Although I think it's fairly obvious.
The name of the business is Ruffage Dog Treat Co.
You have to spell it, bud.
Yeah, Ruffage is spelt
Ruffage.
Yeah, Ruffage as in rough. Yeah, very good, isn't it? Who came up with that idea, Marvin?
I did. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, does Mason like it? Ruff, Mason.
He made a little noise there.
Joining in on our conversation on My Business Stars. You're very welcome, Mason, because, of course, as we've just learnt that, Mason, you're a big part of the idea behind the business. And what a great story that is, Marvin, the inclusion of Mason in your life and then it giving you this idea to create your business, which you've not only thought about, but you've actually executed and gone ahead with. What's the best thing, do you think, about having your own business?
It gives me something to do, and yeah, hopefully I can make a living out of it when older I get, and
Yeah. And you go to the market. Where do you sell your products?
at markets and online, but I plan to have the business mainly online. Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you like about the market?
Um. Well. It's I guess the market is good good
You get to
good.
meet your customers. Is that a good part? Because yeah,
It's a good taste testing area, isn't it, for small and big dogs? Because the small dogs can be a bit picky with what they like, and with Mason, he'll eat anything pretty much. So we needed to test it.
yeah, on fussy dogs.
Yeah.
Some more market research.
Yes. Yeah.
And what response do you get, Steph, from people whose dogs like it?
They're fabulous. They're really, really cool. All kinds of dogs. And then we hear stories about their dogs and, why they need special food. Maybe it's a skin condition or whatever it is. But no, lovely stories that come out when you're there and you're just out and about meeting people, which is great for Marv too.
Yeah, it's good to get close to your customers, isn't it, Marvin? Because you get feedback, and sometimes that might not be good feedback, but it's valuable feedback that you can, think about and change your product. Marvin, what's your dream for your business?
When
Would it be, like you said, to make a living from it?
Yeah, to make a living and
do you want to see it in stores or not? Maybe.
Do you want to see it, you and Mason on the back of a bus, on a billboard or something? Is that the dream? Yeah, have your own TV ad.
You could have a lot of fun with that, I think.
Yeah, I could actually. I've got a vision of you having your own TV series.
Yeah. Well, you were thinking like dog voiceovers, wouldn't you? It would be fun.
The world's your oyster.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And so what advantage do you think your disability gives you in your business?
I think understanding diet and stuff. You've had to do a lot of stuff for your diet, haven't you? Do you want to describe what your condition?
I have a very complex medical condition called Harlean. That's HARELYON.
Yeah.
And what does it mean? It means your cells just
I don't basically I don't get as much energy as other people do.
Yeah, from the cells. So diet is super important, isn't it?
Right.
Kind of what you realised is a good thing for dogs too, that they have a really good diet and then you have more energy. It's getting that energy, isn't it? It's,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So having that awareness yourself of nutrition and the impact it has on your life and your body, you wanted to do the same for dogs. Wow. That's amazing.
And Mason does get the odd hot spot, doesn't he, with his skin that we like to kind of like, hopefully that will help his skin a bit. And dogs, I mean, you have researched what dogs can eat.
We have seen the reduction in Mason's hotspots.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's helped?
Yeah, I think it has. And you have researched quite closely what dogs can eat and what they can't. And it is different to humans, obviously.
Yeah.
But, no, just keeping him healthy.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Marvin, takes a lot of effort and support in having a business. Is there anyone that you would like to thank for helping you with your business?
Blind Low Vision Guide Dogs.
Blind Low Vision NZ Guide Dogs. So they
were pretty awesome. Without Mason, there'd be no business, would there? Who else? I mean,
total
Julie,
inspiration.
And Selwyn also have been totally supportive.
Yeah.
You guys have been phenomenal. How you've supported Marv and kept it going. You know, that's been brilliant. You've had a lot of people on board, haven't you, Marv? You've had. Can you describe all the other people who have helped and who are always there for you?
Diak has up the photography on my website. Elsa, Saul, and Darby Manning are people who help me at markets and
Rachel's helped you with the graphics, hasn't she? And then I guess your medical team too, keeping you good, your physios. Yeah,
that's a big team, isn't it?
Yeah,
no, that's great, and it's just really exciting for us to see where you've taken this. Which is, it's astonishing. It's great, and so we've got a lot to thank Mason for, don't we?
Yeah. Sure do.
Yeah. Thank you, Mason. Take a bow. Marvin, how do people get hold of you if they want to order?
My email, which is woof@ruffage.co.nz, WOOF at Ruffage, so IUFFAGE .co.nz, so co.nz.
Great, that's wonderful. And people can email you and find out about your products. They can go onto your website, ruffage.co.nz. And it's been wonderful to hear your story and to have you on My Business Stars today. Thank you for being a star. All three of you. Thank you, Steph, for being a star as well. And you too, Mason. Ruff, ruff.
Thank you so much. It's been awesome.
Thank you for being willing to come on and to be on My Business Stars podcast. We wish you all the best, and we encourage all our listeners to go onto ruffage.co.nz and to check you out. So you've been listening to the My Business Stars podcast with that blind woman, Julie Woods, and today you've been listening to Marvin, Cvejn and Steph and Mason from Ruffage. Thank you to CCS Disability Action for your sponsorship and believing in this program. The Disability Business Network is the only business network in Aotearoa, New Zealand, dedicated to business owners who live with an impairment. If you are disabled, own your own business, and would love to mix with people who look like you, then join us today at the Disability Business Network. You can find us at disabilitybusinessnetwork.org, or you can contact that blind woman, Julie Woods, on 021 913 513 or email julie@thatblindwoman.co.nz. At the Disability Business Network, we believe in disabled people being successful in their own businesses and becoming business stars.
This podcast was produced by OAR FM Dunedin with support from New Zealand On the Air.